Hello, Ted. Just thought I'd drop around to the store today and see how everything's going along. Is the grocery business getting any better with you?
Oh, yeah, Tom, since Roosevelt got in office and the NRA, we're having good times. I just saw one man $25 worth of coffee and sugar yesterday. We just used to get 1 cup during the pressing for the little children. That is, we had the sugar to put in it.
Yeah, that's right. The old gang is going to meet here today at the store, kind of a reunion for the Skillet liquors. You remember how we used to make that good music around here for all those dances? You haven't seen any of them yet, have you?
No, I'd like to see some of the old boys and play a few tunes on my old mandolin. We used to give that old hell broke loose in Georgia fit.
Boy, we sure did. Hold on, here comes somebody now. Well, I'll be doggone, Gid Tanner. How you getting along? I ain't seen you since the last Fiddlers Convention in Atlanta when you took home all that bacon with that fiddler.
I'm doing fine, I reckon. We had another down on t'other night. I made over $6.50, a little more than that down t'other night. Time's getting better down. The health at the latest, the bad Fiddlers Convention I've had on a long time. I got home, I nearly passed to death. You ought to see me eating cornbread, buttermilk, and peas.
Well, wait a minute, fellas. Here comes Riley Puckett, and he sure looks natural, too, with that old guitar. How you getting along, Riley?
Oh, I'm feeling pretty good, Tom. Seems like I've been missing the Skillet liquors a lot. Sure do love to get together and play with them again.
Well, I'll tell you what to do. Let's tune up here and tear down on a good old breakdown. Tune up those instruments over there. Get them fixed. That sounds all right. I tell you, let's play Black-Eyed Peas and Cornbread. Riley, how's your cotton this year? You going to get a good crop?
Yeah, I guess I will, Tom. I plowed it all up.
You plowed it up? Well, boy, that don't sound good to me. That looks crazy. You lost all the time you used in planting it and the money you spent for the seeds.
Time and money? Why, I didn't lose anything. The government paid me for plowing it up. That's the help they're giving to the farmers now.
Well, that's what I call helping things along. We used to get a lot of promises, but we never did get much help.
Let me tell you, that a man over there close to me, he plowed up all of his cotton and part of his corn. Went to plow up his pea vines. I had to go over there and stop him, fixing to kill his mules. Thought all this farming's done over with, trying to get all the money from the government you could.
Kid, some fellas ain't got no sense nohow. No matter how much they get, they just want to be a hog and get all of it.
Well, let's play a little more music. Suppose we play this Blue Eagle Rag.
All right, let's tear down on that. We sure are getting action in Washington nowadays. I was about to lose my place with that mortgage I had on it, and I was worried to death. But I heard Mr. Roosevelt say on the radio we didn't have to worry. If anybody tried to take our home away, why, he'd give us some help. So I called him up on the telephone about it.
He didn't come down and see you, did he?
No, he didn't come down himself, but he sent one of the men over to see me, and he figured out a way, and I still got my farm, too.
Yeah, he's a mighty great man himself. Everything's picking up better. They ain't around there planting so much cotton this time.
That's right. Let's play that new tune of yours, Gid, the Prosperity Breakdown.
Say, Gid, I got a letter here for you. It's been here about a week. Here it is.
What does it say, Gid? Is it anything about a job for the Skillet liquors?
I said it is. Yes, sirree. The Victor people want us to record some more graph form records. I believe they want to sell good, too.
Well, that shows you, boys, business is picking up. The Victor wants us to record some more records. The reason why we haven't recorded sooner is because the people didn't have the money to spend for them, and that shows you that business is picking up considerably.
Yes, sirree, I know it is. I tell you what, let's do. Let's play another tune so we'll be in good shape for making these records. Let's play Gonna Raise a Rufus tonight.
My old missus promised me we're gonna raise Rufus tonight. When she died, she set me free. We're gonna raise Rufus tonight. Come along, little children, come along. Come while the moon is shining bright. Get all the folks and down the river float. We're gonna raise the Rufus tonight.
I tell you what I'd do if I was up there in that White House, how I'd run it. I'd just take all the money and divide equally with everyone.
Well, you couldn't do that, Ted. You'd only have $3.60, and what did you do when you spent that?
Boy, I'd just take that and divide it again.
That's Ted Hawkins. You fix it, wouldn't it?
Well, I'm glad that Roosevelt is in the White House instead of Ted Hawkins, because I imagine times would sure be bad then.
They sure would. They'd be in a mess. Yeah, we've got a fine president up there, and he's one man that's going to get my vote any time he wants it.
Mine too, boy, I'm telling you.
Yeah, he's a real man, fellas. You know, he don't always think of himself like most politicians. He's got time to think of other folks. Why, think of the smiles and the good health he's bringing all those sick folks down in Warm Springs, Georgia. If that was all he'd done, I'd be for him lock, stock, and barrel. But that's just some of the good he's doing. What do you say? Let's play that new tune of Riley's, Old Man Depression, Get On Your Way. You know, since election, Republicans been awful scarce down south. The other day, a fellow drove up to old man Johnson's cabin down on Goose Creek. You know old man Johnson, don't you, fellas?
Yeah, sure do. He's trapping, too.
Yeah, you know, he don't beat the devil around the stump at all. He just tells you what he thinks. The fellow says, can I find a Republican around here anywhere? Old man Johnson said, I've been living these mountains about all my life, and I've done a right smart of hunting and trapping, got lots of hides tacked up on the side of the barn. But if I ever kill one of them animals, I don't know nothing about it, but you sure welcome go out there and see if you can find one any place. I tell you, let's play another tune, gang, then we got to be going. Let's play Going Down the Road Feeling Glad. Going down the road feeling glad. Going down the road feeling glad. And I woke up. Well, so long, Ted. See you later.
Goodbye, Ted. Good seeing you, old boy.
Goodbye, boys.